What's up everyone? How's it going? I'm back with another video, and I'll be honest, I'm still surprised how I haven't made this type of video yet. But as you can tell on the title, I will be talking about why we're not living in reality anymore, and the reality is different now than it used to be, in my opinion. Some of the things that I notice, one of them is technology, how we're advancing into a different world, to different technology, and people are adapting to this. We are adapting to this, and reality looks different than what it actually is. So in my opinion, we're slowly driving away from reality, and we don't even know it. I'll explain this. This can be a scary thing, and I'm not here to say that I'm not part of that. But, you know, as we get more technology, like the phone, the AI, all the devices, like the Vision Pros, all that kind of stuff, people are wanting to become like robots almost. You know, there are people that are actually interested in, you know, wearing those goggles and just walking around the streets and just, you know, being in front of the phone like this. Now, I'm not here to say Vision Pros are bad or good, but if you were to ask me that, I would definitely say that it's, I don't know, I don't want to be negative, but it's a useless thing in my opinion, right? Now, I would love to hear your guys' ideas on this and what you think about it. But let's think about it, right? We have eyes for a reason. We're able to see with our eyes. We're walking around observing things. And then you have the Vision Pros, and you're looking at a damn screen, walking around the streets. We're looking at it from a lens of a camera. Why should that be the case? And if you actually think about it from that point of view, if everybody's gonna be locked in their phone, like I understand putting your head down and looking at your phone and you can look up whenever you want to, but with those things, it's like you're on your phone constantly. You don't even see things around you. When I saw this video of some people walking around with it, dude, they were like NPCs. They were like robots. And to be honest, the technology is kind of pushing that onto people. I mean, the AI, the robots taking over humanity and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be the robots. It can just be a human being with advanced technology that is becoming like a robot. You know, obviously we're not going to be robots, but, you know, we can easily be like robots and controlled and manipulated by the government or the elites and all that kind of stuff, as some of you might know about this. I'm not trying to make this a political subject or anything like that at all. I'm just trying to say what I think about this specific topic and what's on my mind about it. Because, I mean, if you even look at social media and stuff and the videos that people post, you will see a lot of the content that are fake, a lot of the content that promotes negativity, that promotes things to sell all the time to somebody, even if they themselves believe it's not working or it's not going to work or it's false, just to get money. People are doing all kinds of stuff just for just to make others believe in something and make money from it. And they will also tell you, this worked in my life because I did this and that, knowing damn well that's not what happened. Knowing damn well that they're missing out on a lot of the details. I understand you don't have to tell the full story on how you made it, but at least don't lie about what you did. And then people will go and try that tactic, even put their money into it, even buy the course and spend thousands of dollars. I've met some people that have done that. Even in real estate and all that kind of stuff, they will just give their money to somebody or spend all in a course, or you know, get whatever, like property or whatnot. And then, you know, next thing you know, they found out that it's bullshit. Whatever that guy promoted, the money that he made was most of it from the course rather than the actual thing he was doing. I mean, there's just a bunch of cases like that. You can tell the way these people talk sometimes, you know? And I guess you have to go through those failures, those mistakes to learn, because at the end of the day, those are the best lessons you can learn from your own failure, from your own mistakes, and then later on you will be able to educate others on it. I personally have not fallen a victim to that type of thing where, I had to buy the course or, go into something, putting my money down, and then somebody else doing a specific thing for me. At least not yet, and I'm not planning on doing that because I guess I'm aware of what it can cause. And I'm more of a person that lives in a reality, in a sense that it's like you can do everything you put your mind to it, and you don't need to be paying somebody else to do what you need to do. Because yes, okay, let's say realistically they make you money, right? But what are you getting out of it in terms of skill? That person is there one day, but is not there tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, a year from now. What are you going to do? You need the skill. So better for you to learn the skill and for you to do the things and put yourself out there rather than somebody else having to tell you what to do. You repeat the steps and you think those steps is what's really getting you the results. But in reality, when that kind of plan fails, you don't know where to go from there because you haven't really experienced the ups and downs with your own imagination, with your own thinking, with your own mistakes. So, let me know if I'm talking some nonsense here. I just don't think I am, because I've been looking at what's going on on social media, how people are adapting to this, selling courses and selling products and all that kind of stuff online. Everybody's just switching to that nowadays. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because let me tell you, it can be a great thing to do in building your brand and all that kind of stuff. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about the aspect of fake and out of touch with reality. Because there are people that, I'll tell you, will think that they will make all the money from taking the courses and all that kind of stuff, just for them to realize that all the money was a waste of time. They didn't really learn as much as they think they did. And if they did learn something, it was from a mistake rather than, really following the plan, what that person said. So, I don't know, I personally just refuse to follow those type of stuff. Everybody is different. Everybody will take a different route. And I think at the end of the day, what it comes down to is people really just need to understand that no matter what somebody else says on social media, you can never trust it. You always have to do your own research, look into the specific thing yourself. Because I made the video last time too. I was talking about the Gospels and stuff. And I'm not telling you to trust what I'm saying or live your life based on what I'm saying. I look at myself as somebody who is passionate about helping people, passionate about opening up some people's eyes, while in the process of doing that with myself. So as I'm doing this, I'm also preaching about it. As I'm in the process, I'm sharing the knowledge with you guys. And I'm also very, very open to learning from you guys as well. I just haven't been getting feedback. That's also because of the views. But to be honest, the idea is I just hope that everybody snaps out of this delusional world and stop chasing this degenerate stuff and materialistic stuff, because it is more than I would expect. The more I pay attention to this, the more I see that people are just away from God. And I want to bring God in every single conversation, almost every single topic that we talk about, because I really do believe that everything really comes down to believing in God or not. Because if you read the Bible, if you learn about God and His nature and His promises and how He fulfilled those promises through Jesus Christ, you will understand that as the time started to what He was telling us, you can still apply those stuff to today's world. I'm not saying everything, because it is part of history. So for you to say that the history repeats itself completely or in the same pattern. I don't think so. But to stay on the point, I'm just trying to say that when we read the Word of God and what He told us about the truth and the reality and how things are, and we apply that to today's world, we are living in reality. Because at the end of the day, God can tell us what reality is. I can't pretty much tell you what reality is ultimately, because I don't know. I am also living in the same world as you are, right? So I can definitely educate you on something. I can also be educated by somebody else on a specific topic. But to say that, this is it and you should do this, it's like, do I even know better? I'm only 20, right? Now, the idea is, I would say just explore, go outside, especially during the summertime nowadays. Go play soccer, maybe go play basketball, go swim, go to the beach, go to the park, walk around, meditate outside, do grounding. A lot of people not very close to the nature. A lot of people are afraid of the grass, the nature nowadays. People barely lay down and stuff. Just maybe take your shirt off or something, just lay down and touch your flesh on the grass and stuff. Feel the sense of being in touch with reality physically, and then you will, I guess, slowly attach yourself to reality emotionally and spiritually. So, my idea is, be skeptical about what's going on social media and what people tell you through internet, because you can't always trust it. It can be a big manipulation from everything. Now, there's a lot of great sources on the internet, I can tell you that. It's a lot of information you can learn from it, but at the same time, it can be deceiving if you just blindly trust it, because here's the psychology of a human being, right? I fall susceptible to this all the time, and I'll be the first one to tell you that, because, I might listen to somebody like, say, Jordan Peterson, Cliff and Stewart, that you guys might know. Joe Jenko is a pretty smart guy too. A lot of these people that are intellectuals, in my eyes, even Andrew Tate says some of the things that are just very true, but then there's some things that are just outrageous. I'm not even going to get into it, but the idea is, if you just listen to them once or twice and then you check their evidence and it's like, oh dude, that's completely right. And some of the things you just don't really have to check them, you kind of know it. But for those evidence that they quote on some kind of study or experiment and you go check them, you check it once, twice, 3 times, and our psychology is like, oh yeah, this person, I trust them. And then they are able to actually use that trust from people for their advantage. I'm not saying any of these guys are realistically doing it, though I feel like Andrew Tate does. It's a different story, but the idea is anybody can do that. Some of them even base their career on that, getting people's trust, making things real at first, and then selling people courses, telling people what to do, telling people what works, their ways. Some of them don't even mention, oh yeah, just go and find your way, or let me just tell you something and you apply in your life. Some of them don't even say that. They just show the result even. And then, they don't even tell you how to get there. And if they do, it is either a lie or not even descriptive at all. It's like if I was giving you advice about going to the gym and I just go, yeah, dude, just bench and you'll get stronger. Just bench and your chest will grow. It's like, yeah, that is a good advice, but then breaking it down will help even more. I gotta tell you how to bench, the form that goes into benching, maybe not doing your PR every day, like just giving you a heads up on some of the things that might get in your way towards that progress and stuff. All I'm just trying to say is that I want you to look at it from that perspective and maybe come back to the video, or even now, just comment below. What do you think about what I just said right now about us being detached from reality? Do you think we are? Because I barely come across people that are really living in reality. I'll be honest, I have a lot of great friends around me that are, I would say, live in reality and stuff. But then there are people who I see or talk to, and it's like people just want to believe what they want to believe, and they're not open-minded and I guess brave enough to even confront what is the truth, and is there things like right and wrong, the truth and a lie, and all that kind of stuff. And people are not willing to do that for the most part. So just wanted to put that out there, let you guys know what's going on in my mind, what I'm thinking. And I got a Bible verse now from Psalm 119, verse 163. Reality is the subject of statement that can be true or false. So, I mean, just like how I said the last part, true and false. So there are things that are just true and there are things that are false. So if we have a mindset where we're seeking for the truth and finding out what is false, I guess we're on the right path towards at least wanting to know the difference between true or false. Now it gets complicated, very complicated sometimes, but the idea is we gotta seek for that and not close our eyes and just trust anything and anyone for telling us who we are. That's one, which a lot of people like to do, or what we can do, what we're capable of doing, what we're not capable of doing. It's like, at the end of the day, as humans, we're almost limitless, you know what I mean? Yes, we do have our limits, obviously, but our minds are just so strong that you can do a lot of things that you want. As long as you put your mind to it and your heart, trust God, believe in God, ask Him for guidance, and He will open up your eyes like no one else can. So, would be my advice. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about. I would love to learn from you guys. And check out my friends' YouTube videos. We post some good content. Check out our podcast. We post every Wednesday. Check out Guild. My friend Mike and I are doing this meeting on Thursdays along with other members on there at 4 o'clock. So join that Discord. We have some good conversations, good knowledge there. All kinds of people, very interesting people. And I hope to see you guys there. And please engage in the comment section. And always remember, guys, God loves you. You're not alone. And keep on chasing your dream. All right, so with that, I'm going to end the video here. And have a good one, guys.